I'm going to read on Bash's behalf. We would like to express our thanks and appreciation to all our relatives, friends, and well-wishers who surrounded us with love and care during our period of bereavement. We are deeply touched by the numerous calls, visits, prayers, cards, flowers, and words of encouragement. There are so many people to thank, and for fear of missing anyone out, we have decided not to mention you by name. But know that we know who you are and sincerely appreciate your acts of kindness and generosity. This has certainly made our burden more bearable. While Dad was ill, we had numerous counsel from Dr. Sunny Naidu, Dr. Jakut, Dr. Urisha Bridgelow. Your guidance has helped my dad. I thank you. We also thank Guru Krishna and the Sabha Alyam and its members and the Parasati Alyam for the bhajans rendered. To all our family who flew here to be with us and give us strength, I know we don't have to say thank you, but we sincerely appreciate the effort. And most importantly, the person our mother refers to as an angel, Dr. Chinnery and the staff at Groote Hospital. The term, "I am in your hands," was very real for my dad. When he passed, Dr. Chinnery called to say that before he passed, Dr. Chinnery called to say that she was afraid he'd taken a turn for the worse and we should come. And Mom and Avanti and I, Bash was here and he'd gone back Sunday afternoon, morning, and Dad had passed early Monday morning. And Avanti, Mom, and I rushed to the hospital, and Robin was on his way. And when we got there, Dr. Chinnery was sitting on the bed, holding Daddy's hand for the 10 minutes that it took us to get there, and only gave Daddy into Mommy's hands when we were there. I don't know of anyone else, any other doctor doing that. So she was really an angel to us. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you from the depths of our hearts for the support that you've shown us. And although this was meant to be written or said by Bash, I'm doing it on his behalf. I had something to close with, and the person is going to be quite, I would hope, not annoyed with me. When my dad turned 80, he was very ill, and Bash had decided that we have to have a get-together. So my aunt came from London, England, and my cousin, and we had a family get-together. And all my cousins who are here now came to celebrate with him as well. And he was given a gift, and I was asked to read the message of the gift at the 80th birthday party. And the person who gave it did not want me to read it, and as a result, I didn't even read it there and then. But I did read it 2 weeks later. And what I'd like to say is that it epitomizes his entire life. It's exactly what all the speakers have said, but so concisely. And I brought it with me so that I could read it. But before I do that, the person who wrote it is the daughter of a very good friend. Like we have the 1860 Riders, my mom and dad, and my Uncle Vana, and my Auntie Sylvie, and Vino, who's here, and the late Michael Naidu, and Uncle Stephen, the late Stephen Gavanda, and Auntie Dawn, they were a group. They were the clique. They would go and have their times together. And sadly, Uncle Stephen passed on, and Uncle Mike passed on, and of course, now my dad's passed on. So, although the bond hasn't weakened, it's just physically, they're no longer together. But as we grew up, Uncle Stephen's children were my dad's children, exactly like we were saying all the time. And Portia wrote something for my dad, and Portia, I really would like to read it, please. Portia had this frame made, and I thought there was no other way to end off this eulogy. And Portia, as you would have heard, most of us Avanti called my dad Chan all her life. Most of us called my dad Chan. Nobody said Uncle Chan. Very few people said Uncle Chan. It was always Chan. And Portia called my dad Chan Man. So this is Chan Man of the moment. Chan, you are the man. Not many can do it, but you certainly can. 8 decades of life and love, and a humorous attitude that fit like a glove. I remember the man with the jewels, the one who could barely suffer any falls, the young man happily in the zone, the friend that was never alone. We've all been through times when the world seems a really big place, but you faced all those challenges with courage and grace. Your gift of entrepreneurial skills was certainly used well to pay all those bills. The businessman in you always shone bright, much to your consumers' delight. And a life's philosophy started, never a man and his iron be parted. The immaculate dress sense remains firmly intact. Credit to the partner who was never sacked. There's also the legend of the man and his glass. Never an opportunity shall pass to jovially let loose with his circle of friends, having another bells with no sighting end. And as we raise our glass to the man of the hour, the man who still has some magical power, let us be thankful and blessed that he has passed 8 decades of test. Thank you, Portia. My dad loved it. He absolutely loved it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end of the eulogy. Duran has put together a photo shot and all the special music that my dad has asked for. So while we play that, those of you who have not paid your respects are welcome to do so now. And I think we will be for the crematorium in about 20 minutes. Guru, 20 minutes? We need to the crematorium in 20 minutes. Those of you who would like to come to the crematorium, you're more than welcome. There are refreshments at the